Hi, hello, you beautiful souls. Thank you for joining me today. Carmen Delport here, and today I'm going to talk about a very important health tip for you that forms the basis of our health. If we don't look after this one thing in our life, then our health is suffering because of it. What is it? Water. Water, 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 water. Water is life force. It's what gives us life, okay? And we know 70% of this physical body is made of water. But on a molecular level, we are 99.95% water. We are water. We need water. We need to maintain the waters in our body, and water needs to be moved. And as we are moving, that's why after we've exercised, we always felt so much better, because the waters in our body has been moving. And as the waters are moving, everything in our body starts moving. Every single system in our body needs water, right? The only system that can function without it is a vascular system, okay? And it's been linked that the base of most diseases is because the water we consume is not life-giving, it's life-depleting, okay? So on this beautiful planet that we are on, only 2% of the water on this planet is clear, clean drinking water. And that 2% of water that's available to us, that is being pumped full of waste products. Waste products from farming, waste products from industrial, and our sewage waste. Partially and untreated sewage waste is all being pumped into this little 2% of water that's available to us. So it needs to go, as we know, through a chemical filtration process so that we can actually drink this clean, clear water. So by the time it gets to us, it's been through so many chemical processes. It's been so destructured. It's got no more life force. It's not life-giving anymore. It is life-taking. Okay? Now, to just point this out to you, the World Health Organization, which I'm not a fan of anyway, but they've brought out a recent study where they said that this that we find in our water now, which is PFOAs or PFAS family, are now categorized as carcinogenic to humans. What does that mean? That these chemicals that's now in most water, and I will give you more examples of that in a minute, studies have linked it to cancers, immunodeficiencies, reproductive harms, and developmental effects in children. The body also cannot metabolize it, or it struggles. It's very hard on the body to metabolize it. So there's a buildup of it in the body, right? This is a big problem we have. And then we also have what we call emerging contaminants that they don't even label as carcinogenic. And this is caffeine, nicotine, fire retardants, industrial additives and byproducts, nanomaterials, personal care products, fragrances, pesticides, and pharmaceutical hormones, including veterinary medicines. So that is what's in our water, right? Now, of course, the chemical plants are doing a very good job of getting it to a point to us, but it's our responsibility now to make sure that the water that we consume, that we take in, to give us our life force, to fill us full of vibrant energy and to be disease-free, that we filter it even better. Now, I just want to share this with you quickly. So you can look at exactly what is in your water, right? Every government should publish what is in a town's water or city's water. So I just went into Phoenix City in Arizona to see, what is in the water there. And and this is on the government website, they have 20 total contaminants that are according to what they call that exceed the EWG health guidelines. And these PFOS is also on there at the hazardous level, they say. Arsenic is 1.2, well, almost 1,500 times more than what is more than what they consider healthy. And then everything else is there that's in our water. I'm not going to get into that, that's not important. My point is that we need to look after our water, right? Because we are made of water. And if we continue treating our water like this, then the predictions are, if we carry on like we are now, by the years 2050, only 1 in 2 people will have access to clean water. Now that is shocking. And if you think even further, only 6% of all the farming in the world is organic. So 96 to 94% of all commercial farming, all the toxic chemicals that spray onto our lands and our food is being washed into our rivers, right? So my recommendation is that you get a good, a complete whole house filter. So you also, and if you don't get a good whole house filter, you can get really good filters now, countertop filters that are absolutely brilliant. And get a good filter for your shower and your bath as well, because your skin is the biggest organ in your body, and so you're basically consuming that water. We know that water has consciousness, right? That has been proven many years ago by this Japanese businessman Masaru Emoto. He proved that water has consciousness, and he brought out a book. He published a book in 2004. The Hidden Messages in Water. And that was the start of his work. And since then it's evolved. He's not with us anymore, but since then it's evolved massively. We know water has consciousness. That's why when we're by the seaside, we feel so good. That's why by anything in nature, by the river or lake, we feel so good. It's because the consciousness of water is so beautiful, it's so healing, it's so soothing, it's a feminine energy. It's a beautiful, life-giving energy, right? So get a very good filter for your house so you can make sure that you're getting clean water, right? On top of that, you want water that has got life force, because any filter depletes life force. So you need to add life force to water. You can now buy filters, water filters, that help your water to be structured. So you can just look up structured water filters. In order to structure water, we need to take it back to its original form it is in nature. And if you look at a river or a stream, water doesn't move in straight lines. It's always moving, it's spiraling. So we need to spiral water to bring it back to life force, right? We also need to add minerals, the minerals that's in nature. We need to add the light that is in nature, the sound that is in nature, the consciousness, the love, the peace that's in nature, right? So an easy way to do that, that's why hydrogenated water is also very good for you, because that gives it back some life force, right? That's why it's so good to drink hydrogenated water, and also to shower in hydrogenated water. So an easy way, I mean, I am always on the move. So what do? I add crystals to my water. I also use a biogeometry charging plate for my water, and I also do energy healing, where I bring the consciousness of water, the goddess of water, into the water. And you can taste the difference. You can taste the difference if you drink the water and then do your healing, your charging, your mineralization on it, and then you drink it. You can taste the difference. You can also use, you can get homeopathic products as well to add to water to give it more life force. There's quite a few things we can do. And we know by now that alkaline water is pointless. If alkaline filters doesn't work. It's been proven it doesn't work, because the moment alkaline water hits your extremely acidic stomach, then it goes straight back to acidic. It's nullified, right? You need a very good filter that reconstructs the water, a very good filter to pull out all the toxic chemicals, or as many as you possibly can, and then you restructure it, okay? Yeah, so if you drink bottled water, make sure the bottled water is coming from the source is from nature, that is coming from a spring, okay? Because as it's coming out of a spring, it is fresh water, clean water that hasn't been exposed yet to all these chemicals, right? It has been exposed to some chemicals, but not so many chemicals. So keep that in mind. Another thing to keep in mind, and this is what I do because I travel so much, when you buy bottled water, which we don't want to do, make sure that it's a very good quality bottle itself. So you buy water that's in a plastic bottle. If the plastic is very soft, don't buy it, because first of all, the water in it will be no good. Secondly, when the plastic is very soft, it just leaks into the water and you're basically drinking that plastic. Never ever ever leaves a plastic bottle of water anywhere where it's warm, because as it's warming up, the plastic leaks into the water. Always keep your water in glass containers, right? If you can, that'd be brilliant. And we also don't want to buy plastic bottled water, because the plastic is so bad for the planet, isn't it? So I've gone through that, all the damage we're doing to the earth, and we need to become aware of that. Otherwise, we're going to have a big water crisis. Water is life-giving, right? And we need to drink life-giving water. So I'm just pointing out again that there's been quite a few studies done that if we keep drinking water that we are as a nation, worldwide, people are very diseased, or there's massive water shortages in the world because of the industrial waste and the farming, commercial farming. We need to treat water with respect. So it's a very good idea that when you drink water, that you thank it. You thank it for the beautiful, that's hydrating your body, that's giving life force to your body. And water feels that. Remember that, because it's got consciousness. So treat it well and it will treat you well. It's a very good idea as well to, I'm just going to leave that there. So water, how much water do we need to consume on a daily basis? So to work this out correctly, you take your body weight in pounds, you divide it by 2, and the answer you get is that's how many ounces of water you need a day. In kilograms, you take your body weight in kilograms, you times it 0.033, and that gives you how many liters of water you need a day. That's a guideline, okay? Obviously, if you exercise a lot or you sweat a lot because you're in a hot climate or something, then you need to adjust. You need to drink more than that. But that's a very good idea of how much water you need. We need water to keep our systems from moving, digestive system, everything, right? Another good thing is you can just pinch your skin, and if it doesn't go straight back, it needs to go straight back. If it doesn't go straight back within 1 second, then you are dehydrated. That gives you a very good idea, okay? Things that dehydrate you is things like processed foods. Processed foods dehydrate you. Caffeine dehydrate you. Alcohol, spirits dehydrate you. So you want to consume life-giving foods, fresh fruits, fresh vegetables. Try to shop organic or ecological as much as you can to support the land, but also your body, because from the food we consume, we also get water. But if that food is commercially farmed, full of toxic chemicals, then that water isn't the cleanest source, is it? Then your body needs to be filtering that. And our bodies are filtering out so many things already. Okay, so I know many of you will be saying, oh, but I drink so many herbal teas today. brilliant. But just keep in mind that boiled water or distilled water pulls out the minerals in your bones, okay? So you want to look at that as well. So it's better to have that amount, how I just said, how you figure out how much water you need, you drink that in water, not in teas, not in juices, but in water. That is what you need in order for your body to be functioning optimally. And so I think I've covered quite a bit there for us today. But if you do like some more information, maybe on which filters to buy or anything else, because there's many more things we can look at with water, of how can it support your health optimally. And I'm going to leave you with that today. So treat our waters with respect, treat your body with the love and the respect it deserves, because if we do that, then our body will look after us. If we look after this world, then we will receive that back in energy, beautiful energy, life force energy. So I hope you find this interesting and helpful. Feel free to message me with any questions you have. And yeah, that's it. So my background is I'm an holistic health coach and lifestyle coach for, how long now? Since 2008. And before that, an exercise and nutritional therapist. So this is very important. Like I say, it's very close to my heart, and I'm sending you much love. Bye.